this. Colts are averaging 396 total yards per game, 32.1 points per game, 6.41 yards per
Can you
play.
split that up to
And
when they've played on turf versus playing on grass?
not right now, but 5.3 yards per rush. No, I think this one slept on. I think that the only reason it's at 3.5 is because the fans, the Chiefs have a pretty big fan base. That's what happens when you win. Kudos to the past, whatever. Everyone's landing on the Chiefs, right? They're favorites, even if they're not a fan. Everyone's like, "Oh, Chiefs, that's a gimme." So that forces the line down, right?
Yeah. Well, do you want to know something though? Would you like to know? Well, who do you think has more money bet on them between the Colts and the Chiefs so far?
Chiefs.
Colts
Really?
actually have 60% of the money.
Interesting. Wow.
That's also why I'm on the Chiefs. Public dogs is usually not great for the public. Usually Vegas wins a lot on those. It's not 100%. I actually think this is particularly going to be a close game. I think both teams are going to be able to move the ball. But I like
disagree.
Kansas City like 27-21 or like.
We got Sauce. We got Javarius Ward back. Our secondary is lights out. Lou Anarumo has so much exposure to the Chiefs. And he actually, when he was on the Bengals defense was good. He was one of the best at scheming up for the Chiefs. Everyone wants to overlook that. This isn't just the Colts versus Chiefs. The Colts have overhauled their whole defense, dropped all kinds of money on it under new ownership, and we got Lou Anarumo, who is an expert at getting in Mahomes' head. You keep forgetting that.
I get that, but my play on why I like the Chiefs is their defense against your guys' offense. I think Spagnuolo can cause a couple of turnovers, and that's really the games you've lost is when you've turned the ball over.
Right. No. So I'm hoping that because you're right,
he's going to stop the run. They're gonna blow up the run. At least they're gonna try. They're gonna stack the box, and he likes to blitz a lot.
You mean stack the box so Jonathan Taylor can hit the middle, bounce it out, and get an 80.
He's not going to do that against Chris Jones. Chris Jones will wrap him up. That's a Hall of Famer.
This isn't going to age well. You're going to be wrong. You're
For
wrong.
one of us.
You're wrong.
For one of us.
All right. We're ending a dynasty.
Went outside.
So
I just got to see it.
What I'm hoping is, against Atlanta and Pittsburgh, our offensive line, most of our turnovers are the tackles getting beat on the edge and Jones basically getting strip sacked. That's a problem. That's a problem. And I'll tell you, my hope is that, the Colts coming off the bye week, the offensive line coach and Steichen and Carly Ursay, whose whole job is to win, right? She's changing the culture. And so with that, I'm going to bet, after we let a guy go to the Jets for making us lose to the Rams, I think that the culture in the building is accountability. Where the offensive lines played the last 2 weeks, I'm banking on them getting the biggest ass chewing of their life and turning it around.
Yeah. It's a big game. It should be a night game or later. It shouldn't be at noon. It's kind of a travesty, but whatever.